Hello, my name is Ed, also known as Demonic Tutors on Twitch. Today we're going to be playing some Blue-White Control. This is based off of Watu's list on December 18th. He got 12th place in a challenge. I really like what he's doing. I really like Spreading Seas in the meta right now. There's a lot of Urza Saga. And even if there's not a lot of Urza Saga, it's really easy to side it out. And it has a lot of play with Teferi. It's sort of build your own divination. It's a lot of work, though, a lot of mana, but you can still generally find uses for Spreading Seas. It's really good in the meta right now. I've seen a lot of lists that play, like, lean into red a little bit more for fire and all those kind of cards, but I really like Spreading Seas. I really like the simplicity of this kind of list, where it's just, 4 counterspells, 4 Archmage Charm, 4 Solitude. I like having access to 4 Verdicts in the 75. I think Verdicts is very good right now. Ending's great. Chalice can be randomly game-winning. I really like this list. It's a lot of fun to play with. I have a Sunset Revelry in the sideboard. There's a lot more mono red running around than there is mill in the leagues. And this card's really good. It blocks the monkey. It's not always the best card, but I think having a 2-mana card versus a 15-mana card, you could still sometimes squeak out a victory against mill without having the 15-mana Emrakul. If you guys like what you see, like, follow, and subscribe. It helps me a lot here. And hopefully we'll be doing more of these and enjoy the league. It's a bit of a spew, but that card's so fucking good. I mean, I know I say it a lot that Ragavan is broken, but yeah. It's not fun. They'll be able to counter this. I want to play this. Just drown this. They can whatever this, drown it, but I don't really care. Looks like they're going to drown it. Bolt that? Sure. I wanted to play this first so they couldn't drown it, but I guess that's kind of dumb. Just gave him a free scry. That card's fucking gross. Gross. They have Crocs the next turn, so we need to draw a counterspell. Or Solitude. Or one of those cards. Some version of counterspell plus Solitude. That's not bad. We'll wait for them to cast the Croxa to play this. Playing this now into drown is not good. Hopefully we'll get Solitude white card. That would be the best, but no. I'm going to get an answer for this. What the fuck? Why does sound keep coming? Alright. Mist Bubble, sure. Okay. Stream Decker. We're just not going to do anything. Interesting. I don't understand. Why aren't they doing anything? I guess I don't trust them. So I'm just gonna scry. I think they're trying to save Drown to like Drown plus Croxamy. I don't know. I'm just gonna scry. That seems okay. Scry, like. What is this? Colgan's command? Spreading seas on this. Yeah, I agree. I agree. We should have kept the Mystic Gate on top so we could Mystic Gate and not be in the same spot. Oh, well, okay, never mind. Teferi. There's the Drown that they were trying to save. Wow. Just don't have another land to punish me. I accept. Oh, if they have a land, they still get to fucking Kroxa. Alright. I'm just doing this now. Let's see. So we go Mystic Gate, Spreading Seas. On this, they dash Ragavan. They have one. They don't have the mana. They dash Ragavan with this. They dash Ragavan with these two. Then they'd have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it wouldn't. Oh, this would be off. But that doesn't really do anything. I guess we could take Mystic Gate, Chalice on 1, Chalice. And then Chalice on 1 to stop the monkey, but then we get Kroxa. I think it's Spreading Seas, Mystic Gate. Play this. And we'll spread out this. I think we just spread the black. No black. For Lurrus. And we'll draw a card that we could discard. And then Prismatic Ending the Kroxa. There's Ragavan. Dash the Ragavan. Yep. Supreme Verdict. Teferi. Teferi's really good here. Teferi's just always good. This card's crazy. Teferi goes up. And we'll... Do we play this land, or do we... We're just going to discard it to the Kroxa. So, we'll just do that. Motherfucker. At least we can kill this stupid monkey. At least we kill the stupid monkey. Are we upkeep scrying? That's the question. If we upkeep scry 1, 2, 3, 4, we can look for a counterspell exactly to answer Kroxa. We can get counterspell, or we can get whatever. But if we don't upkeep scry, we can flash back to Deluge, which seems mucho bueno. So let's just not upkeep scry. We'll just draw our card, and we'll have... Well, that's kind of shitty. That's actually good. Because all we have to do is hit a Solitude and the 7 cards, and we can So they can Kroxa here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here comes Kroxa. Alright, so Kroxa comes down. We're not going to be able to find actual counterspell for this. So we have to let the trigger resolve. Right? We're not going to be able to find a counterspell for this with 7 mana. So this resolves. Trigger goes on the stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Deluge. Alright. We want Solitude and we want Chalice of the Void. Chalice of the Void. And then the Kroxa will discard the Veto. Done. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cast a Solitude. Holy balls. We've been got. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been got. I'm going to Chalice on 1 still. We've been got. We got. I got. That hurt. That hurts a lot. We're going to need to upkeep Scry, I think. No, we don't need to upkeep Scry. Do people sell out of Lady Vintage to play EDH? What are these prices? Sometimes EDH is more expensive. You know, when you have to have a fucking Gaia's Cradle in your EDH deck. This shit's so expensive. Wow. Alright, opponent. I guess we have to scry here. We need Prismari Command. What? Blue. Island to Fairy. That's not going to do it. We have to bottom. Alright, we're dead. Pretty good one-ofs. Alright, we want this. We want this. We want these. Rest in Peace is huge against them. Don't want Veto. I want this against Ragavan. Spreading Seas look like a joke there. Just Rest in Peace is better. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we want Shark Typhoons? Probably not. Probably. Alright. Yeah. Unless you own... Yeah, you still own all the things. We'll keep this hand. It's not great, obviously, but... we can beat this deck. Rest in Peace is just the best card ever against that deck. Can't believe they had the dress down. That was gross. That was so gross to have that. What are you taking? Teferi, Solitude? Sharknado, I'm cycling next turn. 5 mana Tef. Perfect draw. Five mana Teferi, the Bane. This card's so good. What do you got, opponent? Yeah, I know, right? This is Watu's list. Faith in Watu. We're going to draw one of the 4 Mystic Gates. And everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. We're going to cycle the Shark Typhoon. They're going to play some dumb whatever. We're going to cycle the Shark Typhoon. We're going to get a land. Then we're going to draw for turn. It's going to be Rest in Peace. We're going to play Rest in Peace. And then we'll win the game. Easy. Easy. I don't know what our opponent's going to do. But they're pretty much dead here. Not going to do anything. Cycle Shark Typhoon. That's pretty good. See? You see? You just have to have a little faith. We're not going to cast it into 2 open mana. We're going to play Teferi, which will eat a Spell Pierce. Not exciting. Opponent is in the tank. Opponent is in the tank. Opponent didn't want to shock in their shadow deck. Nice. We're not resolving. We need to make sure this Rest in Peace resolves. Yeah. No, Yogg takes forever. Yogg can take forever. Alright, so we'll Deluge at the end of their turn, or Archmage Charm, or do something to make them tap out so we can resolve this Rest in Peace. I want Teferi, and I want Flooded Strand. This resolves. I will be getting rid of a Solitude, I believe. Well, that seems about right. Teferi. Boink. All right. Bert Bison, thank you for the subscription. Thank you. We could Verdict this now, but I want to wait a little bit. I think we can do a little bit more. I think we can get a little bit more than a 4/4. 5/5. And we just have kill it at instant speed too. This might be greedy in the face of Excuse me. Might be greedy in the face of some of the spells they possess in their deck, but iteration, sure. Just spinning through the wheels. Spin, spin, spin. They didn't hit a land, so we could take 5 here. If they go to whatever, dress down, we'll just take it. Probably find another answer to this shadow. I'm gonna just draw 2 here. This might be really bad. This is probably wrong. Definitely wrong. Shit. Get the Triome. That didn't work out at all. Oh, and they know what we're drawing. The F6 value is going to cost me. Just terrible plays. You go through the turn. An island? Fuck. Could have scried there, but we'll just return this. Play this. If they have dress down plus removal spell, we're dead. And if they attack us, we kill them. If they don't have dress down plus removal spell, they die. Well, there's removal spell. If they have Ragavan, we die. I should have just countered the stupid Thoughtseize. This is probably dumb. What are they getting? Lurrus, play Lurrus. Alright. Yep. Oh no, I'm just dead. Why are you doing that while I'm tapped out? Alright. Alright. I played that very badly. I played that very badly. Ugh. Alright. No more fucking around. Serious trophy time. We'll turn this off. Choose outcomes. I lost. Complete prediction. Complete prediction. That's terrible. We'll do it again. Start prediction. Will I win? Not a good start. Not a good start for today. Not a good start for today. Not a good start, but it's okay. It's early in the day. We have lots of time. So we got lots of time. Lots of time. Lots of time for today. New deck. No. Not new deck. You have to have faith in blue-white. I know it doesn't play Monastery Swiftspear, Connor, so you might not like it, but just kidding. What's up? Fun is dead. Keep. Oh, wow, Lurrus deck. It's so rare to see these days, the Lurrus decks. Lurrus. Cat Nightmare versus Cat Beast. The little cats are in their little cages over here. Their little cat cages. Oh. Oh no. What is this? The Krabby Patties. Oh shit. Burrow. No, motherfucker. I would like to draw a white card, please. Thank you. Get out of here, Krabby. No mercy for the crabs. No, this is our best matchup. I don't know. We'll be alright. We got counterspells. Well, we had counterspells. The big secret to this deck is just keep the crabs off the battlefield. I mean, that's kind of obvious, but, you know. Might as well play this fetch while they have field up, so we can get ourselves nice and archive trapped. Cycle, Fractured Sanity. Yeah, well, it's so... I mean, it's... Do I win 5-0? It's the easiest money for them. It's not like, what's my record? It's trophy or not trophy. There are a lot of non-believers. What's up, Angus? How are you? A lot of non-believers. I also cut the Emrakul out of the sideboard. Oh my god, that can't be allowed. No. Death to the non-believers. I cut the Emrakul from the sideboard because I was like, I'm never going to play against Mill. And I switched it to Sunset Revelry because I always play against Burn. So in Watu's list, this is a Emrakul, the Promised End, or Emrakul Eon's Torn. In mine, it's a Sunset Revelry, so mistakes were made. That went way better than I thought it was going to go that turn. Can't play Vantress yet. I thought that turn was going to be a disaster. Yeah. I always lose to mono red with this deck, so I was like, I'm playing fucking... Nope, crabs. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No crabs. No crabs. Well, I guess I'm getting crabbed. Whether I like it or not, I'm getting crabbed. Getting crabbed. This crab is ugly. It's not the fancy crab that we have. Alright, we're fucked this game. They have 3 cards in library. We have 13. Oh, alright, well. We're not fucked. Blue into this. Into this. Into this. Kill the crab. Always kill that crab. Knight's Whisper is interesting. Like, on one hand, the deck dirtles so much, and this is just more dirtling. It's going to cost you life and be like a terrible top deck, but on the other hand, you know, draw a card. Draw 2 cards. Crab must be nuked. Lurrus? $11 cards? What's gone? Not great. Alright. I should probably do one of these now. Hello, we do have Sharknado. I'm gonna do one of these now. How are you? Gross. Teferi doesn't seem great, but, you know, we don't need that. We need Teferi, and we need Archmage Charm, Spreading Seas, Archmage Charm. Play this. Shields down, opponent. Shields down. Go nuts. I shouldn't have probably shields down. I wanted to hit, like, land counterspell, I suppose. Why I did that then. When I wake up in my makeup. That was dumb to tap out. Well, we're really getting crushed today. Huh. Yep. Let's get an island. Oh, shit. Well, that's not good. Shields down. Opponent may know. No. I'm playing like trash today? What have I done? I got run over by Mr. 4 Ensnaring Bridge guy. I'm getting milled out. Like, tapping out on that turn was bad, but I had no other play. Explain to me what I should have done different this game. Other than not register for burn at this time. No, we can't win in 10 turns. Not with both those lands gone. Archmage Charm was heinous. Oh, a counterspell? So I should have taken a fetch land? What should I have taken? A card I couldn't cast? Because I didn't have a blue land to have this thing come into play untapped? I don't know. We want Rest in Peace. We want Subtlety. We want Chalice. We want Rest in Peace. We don't want this. Against Shadow. Yeah, alright. That was a gamble, though. Wasn't that bad. I have a lot of answers to those kind of cards in my deck. This is for the blue-red, the 4-color mid-range matchups. 4-color mid-range has been doing this, but this is Watu's list, so I don't really know any of it. We'll just do 69 cards. That'd be nice. Just gotta keep a hand. Ah, see? Perfect. Just play this on the second turn. And then we'll end a turn, counter, do this into this, and then... Well, never mind. We're just going to rip the Band-Aid off right now. They've got it, they've got it. We have to just ending this crab. They don't have it. That's good. So we'll ending the crab. And we'll fetch for the Hollow Fountain. A lot of these decks, they know that this deck has an Emrakul, so they might not be actually archive trapping until they're in a situation where they can actually deal with the Emrakul. Right? So, like, they know a lot of blue-white control decks do play the Emrakul, so they're probably under the assumption that we are going to play the Emrakul. So, even though we don't have it, the threat of us having it might be enough to keep them from doing some of their more degenerate bullshit. If that makes sense. Yeah, we could represent. We don't do optimal play here. Fuck is this? Alright, well, we're gonna crack this now. We'll get the breeding pool and we'll say yes. Give them an opportunity to cast. Right? Because they don't know that we don't have an Emrakul. So they might be holding back some of their shit. I think they're the Crabbers. They got the pinchers. Yeah, burn. They're on the burn. Guess we're about to get archive trapped. We'll cycle this for 3 just because we have that floating mana. That's an interesting one. Alright, let's start the beats. Now the question is... Okay, we'll put it on the votes. We'll put it on the votes. Probably going to be done early today because I have to do some Santa Clausing. Do you want to play Teferi? Or you want to hold this up and this up? What kind of control player would I be? But then they're just going to drown it. What kind of control player would I be if I didn't want to play Teferi? Yeah. What kind of control player would I be? Visions. Draw 1 card? Sure. I've been there, friendo. When all you want to do is Ancestral with your Visions, but you can't. I've been there, Cyberpunker. What is this? Lurrus? Sure. Lurrus is gonna get back... I want to play this Solitude. Like, it's the cleanest answer for Lurrus. But I think Subtlety Lurrus is going to be pretty good. I've tried that deck. I've tried that deck so many... I believe it's possible that that deck is good, but it may lack some consistency. It may have some consistency issues if you don't manage to lock somebody out with a Chalice or some nonsense like that. I've tried Spike's Pile, or the Lotus deck. I mean, it is cool. It's a cool deck for sure, but I don't have the same success. Visions. Boy, if they just had one more cycler, if they had an archive trap this game, we would have lost. It would not have been close. They just would have been like Vision. They would have drawn 9 cards there. Okay. Alright. What do we want to do? Any changes? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I actually got blown out by the fire ice one time. The fire ice was... I've lost to that deck like 3 times now. The last 3 times I've played it, I've lost to it. Don't want to make any changes to this. Nah. I want to go with 69 cards. It's the right number. That's the different Emrakul. That's not the Emrakul you think. That's the significantly less powerful Emrakul in this matchup. That Emrakul does not do what you want it to do. Yeah, I mean, it's all about that number, right? It's not about what cards you're playing. This hand is really good in that it kills all the crabs and then plays a Rest in Peace. But do we need to do more than just kill crabs in our life? What do you guys think? Would you keep this? We kill the first 2 crabs, and then eventually we'll draw a Rest in Peace, which shuts off a good portion of their deck. Keep a 1-lander with an inflated deck. There's still 25 cards, which means you're like... Yeah. But we have endings for the first couple of crabs. One for Mull. Alright. Anyone else? Yeah, we probably lose if we keep this. Alright. We'll keep this. We'll put back... Subtlety? Subtlety. Now we have to fucking spew to kill the crab on one. Ugh. I should have waited till draw step to see if I drew a prismatic ending. But we're here. I couldn't even cast a prismatic ending if I drew it. So... because it's Mystic Gate, so I had to do that regardless. Don't have another crab, please. Don't have another crab. Yay. Oh, fucking boo. That card's gonna be a problem. Mill 1. Alright, so let's keep track. Oh, I'd mill the prismatic ending. That's some shit. Alright, so that card has milled 1 card so far. Let's see how much value they get from this card. I'm curious because I've thought about playing this card in the past. And I want to know, is it good? Yeah, it fucking milled prismatic ending. Alright. They don't need those cards. Yeah, we're going to keep track. We're going to count over here how much. How many cards it's milled from us. Oop, not 2. Yeah, I could see that. Well, spreading seizing this doesn't seem great. I don't know about just extirpating... Extirpated the Solitude. Well, can't do anything about that. My Solitudes are gone. And even if I wanted to do something about it, I could not. Can't do shit. Alright, so far, this Prismatic Orb has milled one card. It's milled them. Maybe they're going to mill out. I agree. Prismatic seem... Well, I could actually win the game with a Solitude. You know, I could accidentally stumble upon winning the game with a Solitude. Somehow. Ooh. Ooh, a piece of candy. I need to play this land first. A piece of candy. There will be no cheap Into the Stories, and there will be no Drown in the Locking of My Things. And there will be no Ancestral Recalls. Ugh. Maybe we'll get an island. Okay. We gonna archive trap? Are we getting trapped? Are we gonna get trapped? Alright. They're at 42! We got them on the ropes! I could have floated there, but it's irrelevant. Doesn't represent anything other than Shark Typhoon. Alright, so this is going to mill... Ugh. So this is going to mill 4 cards, so we've milled a total of 5 cards with the Mesmeric Orb. That is a good draw. Yeah, we're gonna get her. But we're killing that fucking thing. Alright. We got that fucker out of here. Cool. Well, that's a good draw for them. I mean, if they just keep drawing Haymaker Mill cards, we're not going to win. If we weren't at 69 cards, we'd be dead. I'd like to draw a counterspell here. Obviously. What do we have left? Verdict as an absolute terrible draw. The question is, do we play the Spreading Seas? What do we have left? 1 counterspell, 2 counterspells, 3 counterspells, 4 counterspells. There's no more counterspells. 1 Dovin's Veto, 2 Dovin's Veto. 3 Dovin Vetoes. 1, 2, 3. So that's all our counter spells. 1, 2. Oh, there's 2 Archmage Charms left in the deck. Well, we have to Kihira. One Subtlety. How many Shark Tornadoes? 1, 2, 3, 4. No Shark Typhoon. There's 1 Subtlety left. I think we have to do this. We need to get to this Subtlety. They need to brick this turn. Loris. That's not bricking. Don't think I can win this game. We have to do this, unsummon this, draw a card, verdict this away. It's really bad. It's just not really possible. I don't think. One, 2. Nope, we don't have 5 Tef. I think we're just dead. Yeah, I mean, yeah. If I cut Emrakul, offer the trade. We just lose if we offer the trade. We have 4 turns to kill them, and the only card in our deck that has any power is Subtlety. No, I can't when I'm... I got a 4-0, I got a 3-0 last night in Vintage Cube. I made a bet with some people, and they doubted... Oh, I want to show... Yeah, we're dead. I want to show a sweet deck. Nah, we can't. We don't have enough time. They're at 17. That's just a bad matchup. I made a judgment call, right? To play Sunset Revelry over the Emrakul, the 15-mana Emrakul, because I feel like there's more burn in leagues. And obviously, of course, I play against Crabs right away. I mean, we would have had if they didn't hit this, they just hit mill into mill into mill. Alright, we're dropping. We'll do one more chance with Blue White. It's not looking that great. Join league. Four-color blink. Well, we'll do a vote after this. If this fails, we'll do a vote. See, the 95% of you are right. We've lost. Complete prediction. All right, one more time. Start prediction. Trophy. I win or lose. Start. Easiest money ever. Vote against me. I can't win anymore. Probably, I don't know. Play some Merc. I put it on there. I said it's on there. If we lose again with Mill, then with this, then we'll play something. We'll play. We'll do another vote. I would like to play. I want to play the Mangu deck. It'll be the next vote will be Mangu. I mean, technically we're third, but we're also tied. So yeah, I haven't gotten a trophy. I've been fucking around doing Vintage Cube. Oh, speaking of Vintage Cube. Here you go. Here you go, Mike. You'd appreciate this. This is my vintage cube deck for a cool 3-0. Just a complete pile of garbage. Easy 3-0. I posted that in my trophies thing where I keep track of all the trophies. And I posted a stupid vintage cube trophy. Mangu is just, it's just Murktide with fucking, it's just Murktide with Blood Moon. If Mangu says 14-1, play Triumph. If Mangu says it's good, Swift Spear. See, we're geniuses because we play Sunset Revelry over 15 mana do nothing. We're geniuses. I mean, we're tied. We're all tied. So we didn't lose first place. They're not ahead of me. We're tied. We all have the same amount of trophies, and there's a year and a half left. So I'm not stressing it. The Ginger Brutes can have their moment in the sun. We'll catch them when I stop dicking around. But I probably won't stop dicking around. Teferi, how much life do you think this thing's gonna gain us? Let's find out. Doink. Serious burn player. Alright, Teferi goes up. It wouldn't be fair to them, right? It wouldn't be fair if I just played the same deck over and over and over. Who would want to see that? If I just played the same deck over and over and over and over and over and over and over until it looked like I was a zombie. No one would want to see that, right? I'm just kidding. Just making jokes. We'll unsummon Swift Spear. Tilt. Should have done this first, and then I could have Spreading Seas that, and then counterspell the Swift Spear. But we're just going to let them play Swift Spear, and we're going to take the Goblin Guide. Cancel. Gain control of you. And we will block. But it's the beginning of combat, so they can't do anything to pump this. So they can't attack here. Because it's Teferi locked them out. Because they didn't want to kill Teferi. So you don't want to kill Teferi. You must then suffer the consequences of not killing Teferi. They could have killed Teferi, but they chose to hurt me. Riftbolt. Browse trigger resolves. We go to 4. We could take this. We could chump here. I guess we counterspell this. We can Archmage Charm, take this. We'll be at 4. Or we just chump. We'll just chump this. And we will... Yeah, we'll just take this. Go to 4, and then next turn we'll have Teferi plus Counterspell. Big Tef. Yeah, Prowess trigger. This Tef goes up. This Tef goes up. I just want to attack with this. I don't want to attack with this one. This gives us a blocker. Untap, untap. Alright. I don't want to give him lands. Okay. How'd you know? How'd you know opponent was going to concede? How did you know? We're at 4 life. The called shots over there. Alright. See? Now we're bringing in Sunset Reveille, and we're geniuses for it. We probably want vetoes. What do you know? We don't want 1, 2, Big Tef, Deluge. Do we want this? Probably not. Do we want this? Do we want Subtlety? We could probably do that. Over that. What was the other card do we cut? We cut one more card. We could probably cut all the Big Tefs. Cut Sunset. Bring in the 13-mana Emrakul. You know, if we take control of their turn, we can point their burn at them. If I wasn't down on trophies, if I wasn't equal on trophies, I would submit this just to troll. But we can't. We have to be disciplined. We have to be disciplined gamers. All right. Kira. All right. Okay. Yeah, thank you. We're keeping it real. No trolling allowed. Alright. What are we pitching to exile this stupid thing? Are we pitching Teferi or Verdict? It's gotta be Verdict. And are we Chalice of the Voiding or are we Spreading Seas? I kind of think Spreading Seas would be better. Yeah, we're gonna invoke, pitch you, drop the bomb on you, get out of here. I feel like we should Spreading Seas this. Cause like if they had one, I don't know. I want to hit our land drop. And, like, shutting this off for draw later seems so good. Chalice on 1, if they had a 1-drop, they would have played it other than Lava Spike. Right? So we're going to Spreading Seas this. And hope. You know, rebellions are built on hope. Rolling Vortex. Well, that's annoying. But it's not really that annoying. And they didn't have another land, so, spread them. How'd you do that? How did you do that? You just say, opponent concede, please, and they concede. What did you, how did you... What voodoo magic? You need to be in this chat more often. That's pretty impressive stuff. Alright. Well, opponent didn't want to play with us. Rosebud. We'll keep. We're on the play. This is a nice little hand. We got counter spells, we got our Spreading Seas, we got our little Teferi, and we got our Memory Deluge. This is like everything you want to see. If I could look at this hand every single time I play Blue-White Control, I would be very happy. Just all the dirtling, no violence, pure dirtle. Pure dirtle. Alright, so they're doing... What the hell are they doing? What would go that raw like that? No, because they don't have Kahira or whatever fuck. They don't have their little kitty friend. I've got my kitty friend in the little cat carrier. Alright, you can have an island. I think it's probably the 4-color Reanimator, if I had to guess. We've got all these counterspells. I don't want to get this counterspelled. If we play a Teferi and it gets countered and then they play a Teferi, it would be a disaster. If this is a black land, then it's Spike's bullshit. It's always Spike. It's always Spike's Reanimator. Esper Reanimator. Oh. Ooh. They're paying 2? See, it's nonsense. We knew it was nonsense. We knew it smelled of the spike. It smelled of the mullet. We knew. Oh, it's Archon. Wow. Exciting. Get out of here with that shit. We have to get to a position where we can hold up these two. Stop it. Stop that. You stop that right now. If we play the Teferi and they bring back the Archon, it will be a disaster. However, we have the Solitude. So we could play the Teferi, unsummon the Spreading Seas, hold up double blue, and then if they get the Archon, we could just hardcast the Solitude. I'm down. I'm down for that. I'm down for that. Spike pile number 2. Well, we played against Burn in round 1, so that's spike pile number 1. And now we're playing against this, which is spike pile number 2. No, we shouldn't be mean to Spike. Spike's awesome. Yep. 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 Oh my god, if they have Ephemerate. If they have an Ephemerate, I'm going to lose my mind. Do we play around the Ephemerate? We kind of can't. They had a draw step pause. Oh, that son of a bitch. Alright, we're going to have to play around the Ephemerate. They for sure have Ephemerate, so we have to play around it. They wouldn't have had a draw step pause. They haven't had a draw step pause all game. So they're putting one now, which means that they have Ephemerate, which means we have to shut this off. Go cast Deluge, and then Solitude this with the Deluge trigger here. Now we have to find a goddamn... We have to hit a white card or we lose. Solitude pitch Solitude. Solitude pitch Teferi. So we'll take both. I think we Solitude pitch Teferi. Well, if they have the Ephemerate's not going to go anywhere. So we'll Solitude pitch Solitude.
Ho, 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 Merry Christmas.
Well, thank you.
For the vamps.
Thank you. Thank you very much for the donation and the Christmas spirit. Thank you, Brian. And for the sweet EDH deck. When do you want to play again? Alright. So we answered that. It was not the best way to do it, but we couldn't. We would lose the game to an Ephemerate. Catching up to do. We're even. We don't need to catch up. I had a free Vintage Cube trophy. They gave me a free Vintage Cube draft. What am I supposed to do? Not do Vintage Cube? I have to. I have to play Vintage Cube. Alright. Let's see. Teferi unsummon this. It's kind of boring, but looks like they don't really have much else going on, so we might as well just unsummon that. Doink. If we Spreading Seas, we don't have Charm up. I will. Fell rights. I feel like this could be dangerous to let them have this. We'll just counter this. I mean, it does come back with Unearth. But we'll just... Nah, fuck that. You can have a 2-2. Gets back a Solitude? I don't care. I'm drawing 2 cards with this. I hope he takes the lead. It would be good for his mental if he takes the lead. He could have a time in the sun for a little bit. Be okay. He works hard. He can have a little time being a usurper. He can usurp for a little bit. Alright, what do we got? They discarded Archon, so we have to deal with this. Alright, so let's... Archon trap. Draw 2. We're looking for Prismatic Ending. Chalice. Does that do anything? No. No, it does not. But we could put Chalice on 1 and... Oh, hello. Alright, so let's plus here. Let's play this land. Let's... Ending... this thing. Done. They did have the Ephemerate. They pitched the Ephemerate. So they've pitched 1, 2 Ephemerates. So we don't want them to cast any 2s. So we're going to play this Spreading Seas on their... Well, that doesn't really do anything. To stop them from having blue. We'll put it on a black. And then we're going to cast... Chalice on 2. And hopefully that's good enough. Yeah, they pitched the Ephemerate. So they did have the Ephemerate when we did that Spreading Seas bullshit. They had the Ephemerate. And we would have lost the game if we just went Hardcast Solitude on Archon. So we're geniuses. We're not geniuses. Okay. That was a lot. I was really scared when they tapped these two, but then when they tapped this one, I was like, alright, we're good. I think it might be Hardcast Shark Typhoon time. Just hardcast the Sharkies. I think that's where I am. I think that's where I'm at in life. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Am I? Is that just stupid? Let's think. I mean, we have Deluge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have Deluge plus Counterspell, which seems way smarter than hardcasting Shark Typhoon. Solitude. Sure. Alright. Deluge. I would like Archmage Charm, and I would like another Teferi. Yeah, Teferi seems good. Get the breeding pool. This way we can get a grief. So we're going to pay 2 here. We're going to unsummon this. One, 2, 3. Play Teferi. Unsummon this. Oop. Spreading Seas the black. And call it a day. No black mana for you. Damn. Doe. We tried to keep him off black mana. Faithful Mending. Sure. I'm hardcasting the Shark Typhoon next turn. I want to. I need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it'll be sweet. Ending with Shark Typhoon is fun. What they pitch? They pitch 2 Solitudes. Unmarked Grave. That gets whatever that stupid card is. Yeah, just deck. Deck. Yeah, this is Watu's blue-white control list from the challenge a couple days ago. Nothing too exciting. Alright, so they got a Priest of the Fellrights. Oh, that's so fancy. Opponent is so fancy. Alright, so we're just going to untap. We're going to plus our Teferi. Then we're going to hardcast Shark Typhoon. Then they're going to Priest of the Fellrights, return Archon, and then we'll Verdict at the end of turn. Bink, 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 bink. Is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Hardcast Shark Typhoon. Is this right? No, I have too much mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we cast. We plus our Teferi. It's your turn, opponent. So they go Priest. Alright, so the Unearth, sure. We knew this was all part of the plan. All part of the plan. So we are going to cast Prismatic Ending on the Spreading Seas for 1 to get a shark. Right? So that way we sacrifice our shark and not our Teferi. Yeah. Prismatic Ending. Yep. Archon comes in. Yep. Archon comes in. Yes. We will sacrifice shark We will discard Prismatic Ending. Alright, so we can lose our Teferi here to get rid of both of these. Or we could just counter this and cast the Verdict on our turn. Like, I like Teferi, so I'm going to keep Teferi. I don't want to lose a Teferi. Yep. Let's just Verdict. Verdict. Plus. Spread. Ooh. This does put a shields down and a counterspell. But who the fuck cares? We'll have everything we ever wanted in life. And if we hit a land, we get to have the counterspell anyway? Alright, well, we didn't hit a land. Think. Worst, world's worst Teferi of all time. Teferi goes up. Teferi goes up. I think it's possible we've turned the corner. What do you 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 million? We'll be hardcasted next turn. I wouldn't have Archmage Charm up if I hardcasted this turn. Prismatic Ending my Teferi. No. No, that's my Teferi. That belongs to me, and I want to keep it. Okay. Where are the rest in pieces? Get in here. Chalice on 1 is kind of good, but they have Prismatic Ending. But I didn't see like Thought Seizes, so I like Chalice on 1 when they have Thought Seize and the other card, but they don't seem to have that. I don't know if we want Dress Down. Do we want Dress Down? I don't know. Kind of cute. I don't think we want Spreading Seas. No Jace. No Jace. This is Watu. Blame Watu. He's a no Jace fella. Subtlety's okay. Nah, Subtlety kind of sucks. Shark Typhoon was kind of crazy. Let's do more of those. I know. He's... Do we want this many verdicts? That's where I'm at. With the one exception being, when do we bring in for 4-color blue people? 4-color Omnath garbage. Like, if I lose this game, the game will be over in the first 5 turns when they, like, cheat in a stupid thing. If the game goes late, yeah. So, I trust everything he does with the exception of I made this one judgment call and it literally cost me the last match. It cost me a 10 tickets because I made this play. What are we cutting? I switched the 15-man Emrakul for this because I always play against mono red. And then I lost to Crabs, so I deserve it. I deserve it. I was punished for not listening to our Lord Watu. What am I cutting? I need 1 cut. 1 cut. Ending's probably not that good. Yeah, you did. You did. I didn't even need to cast any of these sweet spells. Alright. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. This hand's really bad. Like, really bad. But we're keeping. Yeah. But I mean, like, we want Rest in Peace, we want Counterspell, we want some interaction before turn 3. Hopefully. We want to draw a Rest in Peace. Yeah. We want Rest in Peace. Rest in Peace. I swear I should just play 4 copies of that card in my sideboard. That card's just so crazy. All I ever want to draw is that card when I want it. Let's just play 4. Like, all I want to draw now is Rest in Peace. Unmarked Grave? Sure. I guess even if they get Archon next turn, it's not really that big of a deal because we just have Teferi. Oh, we'll play that. So, I mean, if they just jam the Archon out, we just Teferi it back to their hand, which is kind of cool. We will have to discard a Mystic Gate. I mean, we are attached to these. I don't know. I lost to it a little bit ago. Teferi unsummoning the Priest of doesn't really accomplish anything. Right? It just literally they just play it next turn. I guess we can go unsummon, then we can Supreme Verdict at instant speed. They could have Dispute up here. Let's just play our Teferi. Get out of here. Hey! Teferi's back. Master G. Master TG55. Thank you for the follow. Oh no, our Teferi. He's gone. Our Mystic Gate. We have... We'll miss you, Mystic Gate. Look at them with the Ephemerate up again. Holding up the Ephemerate again. Oh, never mind. I guess we play you tapped. The old Teferi on Teferi violence, eh? You should plus it. Oh. Alright. So, there can be only one Teferi. There can be only my Teferi. Oh yeah. That's getting ended so fast. 1, 2, 3. Get out of here. Done. Wish we had one more mana up, but what can you do? 4 mana when they have like Unmarked Grave Persist is like the magic number. That's so annoying. But we have Shark Typhoon. Shark Typhoon will kill that. They didn't even use it! At least they acknowledge that they didn't use it. Alright. Now we have a shark. We don't want them to have Solitude. They do get to ephemerate us, which sucks. I don't like not having Teferi. I don't like them having Teferi. I like me having Teferi. Them not having Teferi. I wish I could. I wish I could. I wish I could. I wish I could participate in the game at the way I want to play the game, but I can't because of this stupid card. The first time I saw this card, I was like, I'm going to play against this card until the end of time. I'm going to play against this card in every format. It's going to dominate Standard. It's going to dominate Modern, Pioneer. It's going to be in Legacy. I was like, this card is going to be fucking annoying forever. I mean, I am playing Hearthstone. Oh, never mind. Yay! It is my Teferi. I am the Teferi King. You are no longer the Teferi King. Do I want to just unsummon this? That seems kind of terrible. I can unsummon it and then play another one. Then look, I get to draw a bunch of cards this way. I'm okay with that. Does this go up or does this go down? Probably goes up. And we'll just deluge in response to the grief. They'll take our goodies, but we'll get some goodies left. Poor Spike. I love fucking around. How can you tell me not to fuck around? Fucking around is my favorite thing to do. Because I want to unsummon, like, a grief or something stupid. A Muldrifter invoked. Okay. This is a rogue stream. And plus I really like playing Vintage Cube. And my one friend said that he would be better at Vintage Cube than me. So I had to, you know, show him the way. Priest of the Felrites. Okay. Well, that's going to be the world's easiest Teferi unsummon. What are you doing? What are you up to? Trophy face. I could double Q, but people get mad at me. The fun police get mad at me, and they tell me to stop having fun. I'm like, I just want to have fun. I just want to double Q. Oh, then they yell at me and tell me not to double Q. And then I go into Spike's chat. And then Spike says, and then I hear people say in Spike's chat, all he does is double Q and I can't follow. Yes. I'm sorry, Memory Deluge. I'll get you next time. I still love you, Memory Deluge. If we cast the other one, we can't Solitude the thing. Triple Q. See, they're getting it. Triple Q is the way. Alright, so are they dead next turn? No, because they gain a bunch of life with this. If we don't exile this... No, we have to kill that stupid thing. They gotta rest in peace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're 2 away from stupid Archon. Poor Spike. Poor Spike. Do we fire up the beater hall, or do we just go Kaheen, pump this so this can attack through this? No, we're ending the game. Yeah, we hit him with the building. We're dropping the brick house on him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Muldrifter. Oh, that card is great. They have 8 cards in hand. Okay. That seems a little loosey-goosey. Yeah, I mean, I think it's good. They can hardcast an Archon next turn. Okay. Okay. Well, unfortunately, they're just dead if they tap out here. They just died. Well, opponent. Oh, because they could have Solitude, I suppose. We unsummon this, attack. How many Solitudes do you think they have? They have to pay for the fucking ward on this, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, the building has ward. Whatever. Get out of here. Get out of here, Muldrifter. Oh, GG's. Yay. Yeah. Building's got ward. Building can't be beat. What made Spike play Burn? Yeah. This is a sweet counterspell. Thank you. Someone who appreciates the fine art in life. It is a sweet counterspell. All of my counterspells are people reaching. She's reaching for something. He's reaching for something. Boros Burn. With deflecting. Does this one have a... No, that one doesn't have a... Teferi's reaching too? Everybody's reaching in this deck. Oh. Oh, forgive me. Some people don't want to admit that what they are. Some people don't want to admit that they're a burn player. It's a lot of steps to not take accountability for what you are and what you're doing. Alright. We'll play first. Yes. Yes. Okay. What's up, Rosebud? Good games. Lava Spike is his likeness. Blue-White Control is a sweet deck. Rosebud, thank you for the follow. Blue-White Control is a really sweet deck. If you want to learn, if you really want to learn Blue-White Control, don't watch me. Watch Watu. He streams like every challenge. Like if you're serious, like no trolling aside, because we do love trolling. Watch Watu stream. Watch him stream the challenges. But just play faster in the first 15 minutes of the clock. Yeah. Just play faster in the first 15 minutes, and then you'll be better than... You can play Uwu Control. Let's just... Let's just Chalice. I don't know what they're doing, but I want to Chalice them. F5 Nassif. Yeah, Nassif and Watu. Oh, well, we chose poorly. This is Hardened Scales. Oh, god damn it. That's okay, because we actually have Ending, which is sweet answer for this. We need to draw land very badly. Actually, we could take this. Which one of these belongs to me? I think we just Ending this. Pay the 1. Alright. Let's go Prismatic Ending the Esper Sentinel. Paying 2 because we got to get around the Chalice. Done. And then we'll pay the 1. Yeah, so they don't draw a card. Alright. So this is Hardened Scales Affinity, if anyone doesn't know. Yeah. I fuck around when I play Blue-White Control. They don't fuck around. One of them doesn't know the meaning of the word fuck around. So. I'll let you guys Walking Ballista. Alright. So this is going to belong to us. It looks like it belongs to them, but it's going to be ours. But we're going to wait for them to juice it up a little bit. What's up, Major Burn? See, Major Burn is someone who acknowledges what they are. They're a Burn player. They're playing Burn. They're a DJ. No, you're not a DJ. They're a Burn player. They're playing Burn. They're not Spike trying to be like, I'm playing Burn, but I'm not playing Burn. I'm playing Life Total Control. I'm a fancy pants. I'm playing Life Total Control. That card's good. This card's better. I don't know. Like, it's always weird when you have Chalice out, because you're like, I wonder how many more threats they have, or are they just getting completely locked out by Chalice? You know, like, do they have Uzalith? Do they have Zibzab, the Bee-Buzz? You know, what kind of shit do they have in their hand that's just being countered by this Chalice? We'll take the damage here. Don't really know what they're up to. Are they just going to pump this thing? Well, if they're just going to pump that, then I am just... This is going to belong to me now. This belongs to me. You can have a 2/2. Mine. This is mine now. Is for me. Is for me. You can have an island. Oh. Okay, well, no island. We can kill this. But if they take the next turn and they just level this up, I don't really care. I guess I don't really care whatever they do. So let's... Oh, we can't Prismatic Ending for 1. Well, that was almost a disaster. Because we could Prismatic Ending for 1 this, they'll remove the counters for this, and then we could grow it. But we have to Prismatic Ending for 2 because we're smart and put a Chalice on 1. So we're just going to yield to the turn. This Hangerback Walker belongs to me now. This is my friend. And he blocks this all day. They didn't want the free island. I tried to give them a free island. They have a shitty color, and the worst color. And I tried to give them the best color, which is island. And, you know, just... They didn't want it. Didn't want it. Alright, let's see if they kill their own thing. Yeah. Grow the Walker. Kill it. If you don't kill it now, you're never killing it. This Archmage Charm card, pretty good, by the way. In case any of you were wondering if Archmage Charm is a good card. Be nice to green, sir. I'm sorry. I mean, I play Yawgmoth all the time. So, you know. And Yawgmoth is basically mono green. Splashing black for a commander. It's mono green, splashing black for a companion. Yeah, Counterspell's pretty good. For the best card in the deck. Yeah, well, of course you have to splash another color in a green deck. Because all the green cards are terrible. So you have to splash black for, you know, a good card. Yawgmoth. What is this? What is this? What? Nope. You have to turn. We could get something back. We could do stuff, but we don't need to do stuff. We could get the cat. We could free the cat from the cat carrier here, maybe, probably, and hold up one counterspell and be okay. But I don't think we need to do that. Walking Ballista for 1. Sure. You can have a walking... No. No, I don't want you to do that. They wanted to do that and then use this for white and then cast the stupid... They wanted to free their... They wanted to play their Cat Beast. I do hate the Stinkmoth. I think I've died to this card more than I've died to probably any other Magic card in all time. No, I've probably been bolted a million times. I've probably died to Lightning Bolt more times than anything. What's up? We're just killing them slow. We got 2 damage a turn. That's just fine for me. Probably gonna return the cat next turn. Another Inkmoth, eh? Activate Inkmoth, okay. Use Aspire to cast Lurrus. Okay. We should have probably ending this. We should have probably, like, let it resolve, because they couldn't cast anything. And then ending it. CM 1022. What's up, buddy? Thank you for the Prime sub. And happy holidays there in Germany. Alright, what do we want? We want Rest in Peace. Rest in Peace stops modular on Stupid Head, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure it does. Does Rest in Peace stop Arcbound Ravager? Yeah, it stops modular. We hate Hangerback Walker. I feel like Chalice of the Void did the good work, so we're going to keep it in. We're going to bring in Supreme Verdict. We're going to cut Veto. We're going to bring in Dress Down. Dress Down also stops all their shenanigans. Like, Dress Down's kind of crazy against them. We have all these really sweet cards. We probably don't need Shark Typhoon. Hello. Well, we haven't cast it yet. It's just chilling. It's for, like, 4-color control, like, grindy, the mirror type matchups. It's not for people trying to kill us on turn 2 with an Inkmoth Nexus, unfortunately. Alright. Dress Down. Yeah, 2-mana Crypt. Dress Down's crazy. We want Spreading Seas. We could probably cut some of this larger, clunky stuff. We could probably shave... Let's shave Tefs. Do we want to shave Teferi? We love Teferi. We love Teferi. Other than that, Dress Down stuff. All right, so if they have an Arcbound Ravager, a Hangerback Walker, any of their creatures, they enter 0/0s with Dress Down. It kills the tokens from. It kills the tokens from Urza Saga. It's really, really good against their deck. We probably don't need the fourth Verdict. It's probably a bit too much. They're just a bunch of creatures. Alright. We have enough removal. Dress Downs for like elementals, ETB elementals, anything with Urza Saga. Like it's good against. I mean, it's not good against Omnath. I mean, it's for like, you know, ETB elementals, stuff like that. I cut the 15 mana Emrakul to play this against Burn and then lost to Mill. So I made a meta call to play this and then was defeated by the Crabby people. It's very sad. Sad times. 15 mana. I mean, Watu plays 15 mana Emrakul, and I didn't listen to him, and I played Sunset Revelry, and I died because I didn't have 15 mana Emrakul. So, I mean, I was punished for not listening to our Lord of Blue-White Control. But, you know, I got the pinchers. I usually give the pinchers, but this time I got the pinchered. They're mulliganing to 5 cards. Inkmoth, the Oozles. The Oozles is a pretty powerful card. It looks like it's stupid, but it's actually broken. You look at it and you're like, what the hell does this stupid thing do? But it's actually broken. I might just exile it because they only have the one card. But I think since they're so low on cards, we don't need to kill this yet. I think we can like leverage them to use their Oozles on something, and then we can Teferi it. We just have Rest in Peace in account. We have a lot going on here. Zibzab, the Bee-Buzz. Alright. Don't really care about this. I want to just get Rest in Peace down. Rest in Peace stops modular. Yes, because it's leave the battlefield. Whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield. So, modular is not on this card. But, modular is when they die or something, pretty sure. Yeah. The only reason that people use 15 mana Emrakul versus like 12 mana and 10 mana and all the other stupid Eldrazi is because it's the best hit off of well, that's unfortunate. But they do only have one card in hand, so I think we'll be okay. It's a better to hit the 15 mana Emrakul off of Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Yeah. What do we want to do? Is this our Bee-Buzz? No, we don't really care about Bee-Buzz. I think, however, it is time for Teferi here. Teferi will go up. And then next turn we'll just make sure we hit our land drop with Teferi minus, or we can Archmage Charm plus Ending. This deck, it either looks absolutely anemic and it's a pile of nonsense, or it will kill you on turn 3. Like, it has very powerful draws, but when they're on the mull, Like, Ravager into fucking Hangerback into Walking Ballista is pretty crazy. But when they're on the mull, it's hard. But this deck, I mean, it doesn't look very good right now, but it can be a very powerful deck. It did top 8 the GP Las Vegas. Yeah, it's Ravager or bust, pretty much. Ravager plus friends or bust. Like, even if they have a Ravager now, like, if they had a Hangerback Walker in play, I would be dead here. I mean, they're going to be able to probably do a lot of damage to me. I might be dead. I might actually be dead. I don't know how this is going to work. We're going to take a bunch of damage. They're probably going to kill the Teferi. If they had Hardened Scales here, we would be dead. As they sack this, put the counters here. The counters go to Ozolith. This goes here. If they don't kill Teferi, though... Yeah, so this is an 8. Oh, wow. We need to draw Inkmoth Nexus pretty badly. So, if they don't kill Teferi, we have an out of plussing with Supreme Verdict. Alright. Yeah, so this is exactly what I was referring to. Like, when you mock this deck, this is what I... Well, alright, never mind. Silly nerd. Playing his... But the problem is... The problem is that these 7 counters will go on the Oozles. So, like, we have to exile the Oozles. Alright. Steal the Oozolith? I think I'd much rather leave up Counterspell. But yeah. Alright, we'll wait for them to go to combat. Okay. So, like I was saying, I was trash-talking that deck. And it almost killed me. Like, they were one thing away from just killing me. While I was talking about how anemic their draw was, we almost just died. And I would look like the biggest fucking clown ever. Although, I am a giant clown, but like... I would look like such a clown. Oh, this deck sucks. They have a bad draw. I'm dead. Yeah. We're just dead. We're on the play. Nell. 777T. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. Yeah. Meme deck. Yeah, welcome to Modern, where you're like, oh, what are you doing with your stupid 1-1? Get out of here. And your Oozolith. Oh, you're just dead? Oh, shit. Forest Ignoble. Oh, I like what our opponent's up to. Should maybe get Island in case they're the... Blood Moon U deck. Never mind. Kill you. Done. We can get Island later. This can't be Shaman Tribal. Sorry. Alright, so this could be ours. We could be Shaman Gamers here. Do we want it to be ours? That would be a meme thing to do. We'll be good. Yeah, we were close to dying. Is this Collect Company? Is this Jund Sacrifice? Yes, it is. Bloodbraid Elf. Okay, never mind. Bloodbraid Elf cascades into Lightning Bolt. Man, what year is it? The Bloodbraid Elf is cascading to Lightning Bolt. Yeah, sure. I don't know. I'm taking the Bolt. If I counter this... If I don't counter this, then I'm priced into Verdicting next turn, and that could resolve some bullshit Planeswalker. So I'm just going to Archmage Charm this. Off an island. And then next turn, I'll have Deluge. I don't really want to Verdict next turn. I don't want to go to 12 and have to Verdict. And then they play Liliana or some stupid shit. So we'll just counter this. Yield to the turn. We're not going to be Blood Moon, it looks like. I mean, maybe we could be... Maybe we could be Blood Moon, so I guess I'll play this. And we could fetch out basic planes. Surge 508, thank you for the follow. Fetterfool, thank you for the follow. More Bloodbraid Elf. Mayhem Devil. Well, I suppose I'll sack that in response. Commence the Deviling. You better attack with that. Hell yeah. The best devil in MTG? I think Bedlam Reveler is the best devil. Is that a devil? Or a horror? It might be a horror. It's a devil horror. I used to play the shit out of this card. Alright, I take one. Memory Deluge. I don't necessarily think we need Chalice. They seem to be all over the place. Maybe Chalice on 1 is good. Nah, we don't want Chalice. We have a land. We probably want Counterspell and the Sharkies. Alright, well that's just too clean. If they Grist us, I'm going to be very sad. Grist is so good. But we'll be able to Shark Grist. Yeah. Jund Sack with Bloodbraid Elf. This is Blue-White Control. Oh, boo! We knew they would Grist us. It's alright. We'll Shark the Grist. The real question, the most important question, is if we hardcast this Shark Typhoon, do they have an out to that? Well, the only issue is that, alright, so we plus this, right? Grist is at 5, and then Grist hits us for 4. So in theory, we could get Grist ultimated, plus they Bloodbraid Elf, hit us for... So they go Bloodbraid Elf, Bolt... Nah, fuck it, hardcast. We're not here not to Shark people. Yeah. Here you go. We're going to get Sharks. Oh, no. Oh, we don't care about that. We have Teferi. We could just be dead. To Grist alt plus these stupid bombardment shit. Alright. Oh, never mind. Forgive me for thinking they had a chance. Alright. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? I think we Prismatic Ending Grist. No, I don't think we go max costs. I think we do large cost. Large cost ending Grist. Well, the thing about Grist is he ultimates next turn, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he domes us for 7. Let's actually just get rid of the... Let's get rid of the bombardment, probably. Yeah, bombardment does seem annoying. Let's get rid of bombardment. And we might as well do it for one... No. We'll do it for 3. Done. This gives us counterspell. I guess they're just on the burn us plan, which is fine. Grist is going to be 6. We'll go to 4 life. We'll be at 4 here after they ult us with Grist. That's okay. We have sharks so large 3 barrels can't take them down. There's a baby one in my Discord, and I'm working on one for Modern Solutions. I think. Bloodbraid Elf. Mayhem Devil. These are both fine, I suppose. We're just gonna have to verdict them. Actually, we don't even need to verdict them. We can just flashback Deluge. Oh, can I resist doing this? Can I resist the double Shark Typhoon? I guess we lose if we do that. Yeah. Eventually I'm gonna do it. They told me to do it and I said I would do it. So we'll do it. Let's send some of the Bloodbraid Elf. Give him hope. Let him cascade. That was kind of cool. No, let's probably return the Mayhem Devil. Play land. Attack for 4. I haven't played against this deck, like, ever. I played against it one time with Yawgmoth, and it just shit on me. Because it played the stupid bombardment, and it just wrecked me. Blood Moon. I got all these sweet lands, so I don't think so. And I get a shark? Do I really care about Blood Moon? Yeah, I mean, I got sweet lands. Let's counter this. I should probably also just cycle this Shark Tornado. I have enough sharks in the battlefield here. We do have the building, too. What? What is this attack? That just puts you dead. You're dead. You take shark, building. Why do you want to be dead? Why do you want to die? Why do you want to die? Why do you want to die, opponent? Why? Don't respect the building. Nobody respects the building. Seven plus 3 is 10. Plus 4 is... They will be doing nothing. We have little Teferi. Alright. Where's Rest in Peace? Where's Rest in Peace? Give me it. I want it. Chalice, whatever. Verdict seems good. Veto, get out of here. Dress Down? I don't know. Meh. Revelry seems fun. I don't know. I don't know. Do they play Ragavan with these things? Who knows? They should. I haven't seen this kind of list in a million years. They play red, right? Yeah, I mean, you're right. Yeah. What do we cut? We could probably cut Spreading Seas. They're got too many mana dorks and stuff. We don't probably need this. We don't need to spread them. Shark Typhoon was sweet. But let's do Subtlety. Because this can, like, pressure Planeswalkers and stuff. Alright. Let's run it back. They wanted to turn it into a mountain. I mean, they knew that it was a threat because they wanted to turn it into a mountain, but they just needed not to attack with a Bloodbraid Elf. Because that put them dead to the building. Building beats down hard. That card hits fucking hard. Yeah. Well, this seems really good. This seems like the best possible hand I could hope for. Sans this being a basic. So I could not get Blood Moon. Just don't be Ragavan. Oh, it's... No, it's Thoughtseize. No. Where do I hide this so they can't take it? Where do I hide my Rest in Peace? I'm gonna hide it. I'm hiding it over here. They'll never find it. Oh, they didn't take it? What? Ha ha ha, Thoughtseize bug. Exile it with Solitude, that way they can't take it. Oh, boo. Yep, I can't do anything about that. Triome. Yield. This doesn't feel like a deck that wants to play Blood Moon. Oh, well, hello. Every card is good. We can hold up Counterspell, and that's justifiable. We can play Rest in Peace, and that's justifiable. And we can ending this stupid thing, and that's justifiable too. I don't even know. There's so many good choices. Let's just hold up Counterspell. If we were to, like, ending this, and they were to Grist, we would be very sad. Right, like a peaceful arrest. No, I think we want to use these two counterspells, right? Like if we ending this and they play Grist, we kind of just have to fucking watch ourselves get destroyed by Grist. All right, let's just use our mana now. Land. All right. We're civilized gentlemen. And civilized gentlemen. Hello, how are you? Civilized gentlemen, player lands tapped. Civilized. High class. High cap class, hallowed fountains. See? See, we knew that they were up to no good. We knew that they were up to no good. Now we can do it all. So we rest in pieces. Goodbye, Grist. And then we go... White, blue. Prismatic ending you. Done. Okay. That's why we need Amulet of Vigor. Well, This game is shaping up pretty nicely. We got the building. We got Scry if they do nothing. We have Bloodbraid Elf is going to get Solitude into Oblivion. As long as this isn't a Ragavan, they do play the Dirty Monkey. Oh, you sons of bitches. I'm trying to figure out what I do here. I'm trying to figure out if I Solitude... So I can Solitude, exile this, block this. Or I can Solitude, exile Ragavan, and just ignore this? And just, like, attack? I mean, I'm at a higher life total, so I don't really care about this. I care about this stupid fucking monkey. I'm just gonna... What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? We're just gonna be control players. We're gonna take the 2-for-1. We still have the Revelry in our hand. Alright, well, we'll just do it again next turn. Every turn, Solitude. They're going to Bloodbraid Elf every turn. We might as well Solitude every turn. 2 cards. Real Thoughtseize. Oh, you jerk. We could actually let the Thoughtseize go. Revelry draws us a card, makes us a 4/4, right? And then they'll take the Solitude. And like Revelry draws us a card, we get 2 things. Like Revelry is kind of good too. So we can just let this resolve. Yeah, I'm down for that. We let this resolve, right? We'll draw a card off this. We'll get to Scry at the end of turn. Or they take the Solitude and we just Solitude this. Or they take the Revelry. Alright, alright, alright. So this resolves. So let's get our Scry in. Then we can F6. Subtlety, Supreme Verdict. We don't really want Supreme Verdict. Subtlety's kind of cool. I guess we could hit a land with this. And then if we hit a land with this draw, then we can Subtlety their next spell. Do we want that? I mean, yeah, they just play creatures. Alright, we'll put that on top. Ooh. What do you got? I guess they must have a bolt for one of these. It's fine. I guess if they bolt, then we don't get to draw. Whatever. Sunset. Tilt. But they didn't bolt this, so that's okay. Maybe I should have just hardcast Solitude. But then they would have just played land and bolted it. Yeah. Bloodghast, okay. They have no cards in hand. I will trade. This for this. Why did you do that after combat? Because I would have maybe not blocked. Maybe. I would have blocked, but you know. Alright, well. We're going to take 2 from this Bloodghast. I want to use this to time walk. I just want to do it. It's so cool. It's such a cool card. Bottom. I should have just played the Subtlety. What am I doing? Alright. Well, this is fine then. Alright, so it's almost building time. It's almost time to take them to Atlantis. Where the storm giants live. Block you. Okay. Now we draw land. Then okay. Well, it's shark time. We just want to hold up counterspell. I mean, we could hardcast the shark tornado, but that gives them some time. So like, whatever. Casting this into land, like cycling this into land. Yeah, I mean, if they're doing that, then you know, it's not a good time over there. I guess they could, in theory, Collected Company, but it feels like they're playing Bloodbraid Elf instead of Collected Company. This puts them on a 2-turn clock here. Is it 2? Yeah, this is a 4, so they go to 1. That's fine. They go to 1, they crack the fetch. Alright. Alright! 4080. The building. I haven't played Black-Red in forever. I haven't played against Black-Red in forever. Obviously, it's annoying as fuck. Yeah. No, there's a poll. There's a poll for the whole thing. It was a poll at the beginning. It was, do you think I'm going to get the trophy, right? Trophy, I win or lose. Everybody voted I lose. There's already a poll up. Well, everybody didn't believe last time. Try to jump. No. Trying to cheat. Trying to jump on. No. Jeremy would vote against me. Jeremy. Well, yeah. Uh-oh. Cheeto fingers Omnath. On the play, though. They have a companion? No companion. Oh, they have Lurrus. Alright, so they have Lurrus, and we have a Chalice. I think we'll keep. They have a Lurrus. We have a cat. Well, we're pretty close to 5-0. I'm going to try my best. Hopefully this is burn. Hopefully this is burn, because this is like a sick hand versus burn. Right, we Chalice on 1, Spreading Seas. Like, this is a really good hand versus burn. We'll find out real quick. It's not burn. Is that for real? Are you serious about that? Channel not allowed to bet channel points? What the fuck is going on? What is this? What is this? What is going on? I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. Eyelash Hammer? Hammer? Is this Hammer World? Oh, you're right. It's Hammer. What time is it? It's Hammer time. We probably should have Spreading Seas that, actually. Well, we have Spreading Seas next turn. Oh. Okay, we made the right choice. See, we want to give opponent good lands. Opponent has shitty things, and we want to give them nice, clean islands. Oh, I can't... I mean... It's actually... You see, we have to prolong the inevitable. How often can you unsummon a land. Because they're gonna play it again. They're gonna be like, oh, we're gonna do it again. Okay, yeah. Oh, they have to go to cleanup. That's unfortunate. Okay. I'll give you a nice clean island again. Where'd your land go? I don't understand. Where did your land go, opponent? Do we want to give them another island? We can plus next turn, and if they play another Urza Saga... Yeah, I think we want to give them another one. You can have another island. Alright. We can always... It's just holding the Spreading Seas. We can always plus this to Teferi and get it back. Like, we plus, then minus. We're playing Big Tef next turn. Blue-white... Yeah, this is blue-white land destruction. Oh... Well, we'll just have to move this from there to there next turn. Teferi goes up. Plus... Seems okay. They're gonna have a 1/1 though. I think we can cycle this Shark Typhoon. Done. Plus you. Unsummon you. Would you like another island, friend? You can have another island. Land? Oh, the building's here. What should we discard? What's the most troll discard? Probably the Deluge. I think I am the bad guy. Yeah. Yeah, this game doesn't feel that close. But, you know... Oh, another Saga. I'm out of Spreading Seas. Nope. Oh, I thought I was out of Spreading Seas. I misspoke. Forgive me. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sometimes this card is crazy, and other times it's just mediocre, but when it's crazy, it's pretty crazy. Alright, so Chalice was really good. We obviously want to keep these. We want the Dress Downs. What do we want the 4th Verdict, so we could probably cut Sharkies, and we could probably cut Big Tef. Big Tef was baller, though, but we can cut a Big Tef. And we can run this lean, mean fighting machine. Should probably board in Emrakul for the memes. No, we have to take this seriously. We have to take this seriously. We have to catch up to the Gingers. The Gingers and the Spike. Alright. No Emrakuls. But if I wasn't behind, I would be playing this. Alright. Gotta land on the draw. Alright, so they're playing the Hammer time. Hammer can be pretty vicious at times. Yeah, I don't know, what would we cut instead, right? If we were to cut counterspells, what would we cut instead? Subtleties? I mean, maybe we could have subtlety, but like, I don't know. This sounds okay. We're pretty safe from the Blood Moon. Coming out of the gate's a little slow, though. A little slow and dignified, so we'll go land, counter, ending. This sounds okay. Yeah, but I don't want to be mean because he doesn't embrace his gingerness. We could just call him Mullet. Actually, what we need to call them are the Usurpers. The Usurpers going for my trophy. Fallen R88, thank you for the follow. I used to like this Art of Thoughtseize, but then I really just became a fan of the other one. This used to be all I would play, is this Thoughtseize, and then it's like, I really need to up my game. I went with the better art. You know, the Lorwyn ones. Yeah. Yeah, the OG ones are so much better. I don't have to get a mullet. I didn't agree to that shit. I don't know. He kind of came out. He kind of fired out and started the thing on his own. Yeah. Stoneforge Mystic. Alright. Opponent's doing things I don't approve of. Okay. 19. This does take us off this next turn, but I think we need to leave up Counterspell. The opponent does know about Counterspell, so they're probably not going to play like a complete buffoon into it, but we have to represent it. We're reaching the point in which if we go shields down, we die. They know about these cards. They don't know about these cards. So, to quote Gollum, keep it secret, or not Gollum, I don't know who the fuck said it. Keep it secret, keep it safe. Keep it secret, keep it safe. They know about the Solitudes. Gandalf said that. Keep it secret, keep it safe. Gollum Dolph. Yep. Because, like, Verdict is pretty good against this kind of stuff. Dumbledore. Anyone watch the new... Not yet. My buddy wants to go see it, but I'm not really too... I don't know. I'm not really too enthusiastic about it. Teferi Time Reveler. How did they know? Teferi. That's sad. Well, the good news is Teferi pitches to Solitude. Ingenious Smith. Okay. They whiffed on Ingenious Smith. What did you reveal? Nothing? Oh, that's too bad. Alright, so their hand is a Colossal Hammer. I hope they play the Colossal Hammer to give the Smith a trigger. Yeah. Yeah, you want to do that. That's important. Bye-bye. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's good and it's bad, right? On one hand, you're like, goodbye, Solitude. Game is looking good. We're feeling good, looking good. They still have bullshit draws where they could be like Smith, Herp Derp, Hammer. They have one card in hand. Well, ha! Finally, someone let Teferi. Free Teferi. Teferi is free. Teferi goes up. No spoilers for the Matrix. No spoilers. Bobble. If this was an Ornithopter. Alright, so all we have to do now is defeat their cat. All we have to do is make sure they don't do anything crazy with the cat. As long as the cat gets defeated, we'll win. So let's draw land here. I really want to draw a card with this. We can go dress down, unsummon the dress down, and like draw 2 cards. That's kind of dope. We just want to make a land drop. So they'll play their cat next turn, and we can dress down in response to the cat. But they won't know that we... Well, we're going to unsummon it, so they'll fucking know. But anyway, we're doing this. Taking off the armor. Oh. Oh, pack your bags. We just went to Value Town. We didn't draw the land, but we did go to Value Town. All the value. Thoughtseize. Huh. I mean, they have to take the counterspell. Yeah, I mean, this is all 4 Thoughtseizes. They take the Solitude. Okay. Ingenious Smith. Well, I mean... Let's get naked, Ingenious Smith. Get dressed down. The building has arrived. So we just want them to play their Lurrus so we can like win the game. That's all I want. Play your Lurrus so we can win the game. I mean, okay. You get naked too. Yes. Yield through the turn. Mm-hmm. Alright, what's the play here? What's the play here? We could chalice on 1. We could chalice on 0. Chalice on 1 doesn't seem too bad. We could chalice on 2. We have Supreme Verdict. Instant speed Supreme Verdict seems good. So we'll just yield through the turn. That seemed pretty good turn. That seemed a pretty good turn. Alright, we can Spreading Seas this and hold it with the Teferi, and if they play the other card... or we could just Chalice on 1. I'd like to hit a land drop, so let's just do this. Teferi, this is just a placeholder. I wanted to hit a land drop. Plus we could charm at the end of turn. Well, I mean, maybe. Who knows? Alright, Memnite. Alright, you got it. Blue. Blue. Target player, that's me, draws 2 cards. I think I have to just be troll. I can't help myself sometimes. Sometimes I just, like, need to troll people. Even if it's, like, not right, I need to do it. Alright. We're back on top. And just like that. Just like that, we're back. The usurpers have not. The usurpers. Alright, pay predictions. Choose outcomes. We won the trophy. Complete the predictions. Complete predictions. Wow, this deck is great.